Hey guys, we're here at the Orchard Fruit Store. For a while I lived around the corner on J and 1265 East 12th. Grew up most of my life on H and 8th. And I always walked by the store and saw this young gentleman with the white hair with the suspenders, right?
You got it. It was
And
my dad.
his dad, whose yard side Rosh Hashanah 4 years ago. And here we are, and every time I come here, not often enough, the quality of fruit is insane. There's no season or non-season. Everything's just insane, correct?
Correct. We bring them in from all over the world. We fly the ripe fruit from wherever the best is. May it be California, Florida, New Zealand, South America. So we search and look for the best quality that's available at any given time of the year. May it be tomatoes, stone fruit, peaches, plums, nectarines, melons, pears, grapes, berries. So you name it, we'll search and try to get the best quality possible.
What's the farthest you shipped fruits to?
Well, we'll ship, we hand deliver to the 5 boroughs: Nassau, Suffolk, Westchester, Jersey, Brooklyn, parts of Jersey. We hand deliver, then we'll ship anywhere in the U.S. overnight.
So do you have a lot of clients out of New York?
We have people, yeah, people that move, and it's word of mouth. You know, people are at certain people's homes, they say, "Where'd you get it?" And then that's how our business continues and grows.
Do you sell to any very high-end restaurants or not really?
We do not sell, but there are restaurants that do come here and purchase product from us direct.
What was the most expensive single fruit you ever sold?
We've sold mangosteens at one point that were like $30 a pound. That one comes to mind, but we've been up there with a lot of different items.
Got you. What else can I say? Do you know any of these farmers directly? Like
Yes, we deal with the farmers directly.
direct, so ship.
Matter of fact, I'm calling up some of the farmers right now after we speak.
What other questions I have? I just say this: there's never something that's not in season, right?
It's grown somewhere in the world. I mean, sometimes there's a little window, a little gap, but most of the time there's always something to some place and somewhere they're growing it.
So what would you tell a consumer who shops in regular stores, things that they should know that you know, since most people walk into a fruits and vegetable store, the people working there, I cannot say are super knowledgeable compared to you, where you're really knee deep, you're owner operated,
Right.
top of the line. What some interesting points or facts that people should know?
I would try to look for ripe fruit that's already ripe. Don't try to get hard fruit and say, I'm going to leave it out on the shelf, because most of that is that product is shipped by boats, and they gas them to try to ripen them, and so on and so forth. So if you're buying in any regular supermarket, try to buy something that's already ripe. So then you have at least a chance that it's going to be juicy. It may not be sweet, but at least it may be juicy if it's ripe. The odds of it getting ripe sometimes are slim to nil, and then it's not only no taste, but it's hard like an apple, and you're trying to eat a peach that's going to be juicy. So try to find stuff that's ripe and ready to eat.
Would you ever say that the regular store will have similar quality to yours, or you're always a step up?
Always a step up.
Because like something's in season,
Right. It's
right? In
possible
season,
that somebody could have, or they had a really good plum, but 99.9%, they won't have the quality that we have.
would you say it's similar like to the esrog market? If you get a nice esrog, you know who your clients are, and you're that client who will always pay
Right.
premium for anything.
Exactly.
Because I know these esrog dealers have esrog for one guy, $5,000. They save it,
Right. Exactly.
right?
Exactly. So we know our clients, and we know what they want. They want good eating. That's the main thing. Something that's juicy, good, sweet.
Do you ever have clients, a certain shipment comes in, and you're not going to call them unless you know this hits his quality, and it only comes...
Listen, you try to be as, my dad started a business in 1957, so it's over 60 years. So, we try to limit our losses by sticking to the growers we know and trust and so on, but there's some things that are uncontrollable. It's not manufactured. There's weather environments. There's shipping. So there are factors that can sometimes play into the by the time I get it, it may not be the quality that I'm looking for. And that does happen. You try to limit it, and but I won't sell it to the customer. So unless I know it's good, the customer's not going to get it. They won't know if I got something bad because I'm not selling it.
I remember the first time I had something from you was during a Shiva. There's a big basket that came in, and then because growing up in a middle class family with 7 kids, Orchard wasn't exactly the place we shopped in. So that's where I guess a lot of your business is fruit baskets.
No, it's everything.
A mix of everything.
Mix everything, 100%.
Very cool. Thank you so much for your time. I didn't get your name.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, last name?
Spitz.
Mitchell Spitz. I'm sure you saw Coney Island Avenue J turn over and
Yeah, a lot of changes.
a lot of changes.
Yeah.
But what's interesting about this store is you didn't renovate it too much, right? It's pretty old, classic.
It's been like this for a good 20 years, maybe 15.
And if I may say, the style here is definitely ahead of its time. Imagine 20 years ago to have all these real roofing things, the ceiling, which is very trendy now for new places, but clearly your family was ahead of the time in the design, just the decor, I think.
Yep. And it's, we're due for another big change, but we're concentrating on other things at the moment.
Very cool. So if you appreciate good quality fruit, I don't know any place that's so consistent and high quality, and they take a lot of pride in their great work. Thanks so much for your time, Mitchell.
Thank you.